Alright, welcome back to Lovelands TV. I'm your host, Major Tom, and with me here is the wonderful Curly's Jules. If you could introduce yourselves to our wonderful audience.
Hi, I'm Jel. I sing about it and occasionally play guitar when this is not the case.
Yeah, Mandy, play bass.
Took a while to figure that one out. I'm Corey, I play the drums.
I'm Aaron, I play the guitar.
Awesome. And, I mean, it's really fitting that we're here now at Lovelands, because tell me about the formation of Curly's Jules. How did it all happen?
It started off with Aaron and Janelle coming together as a two-piece, and yeah, I think our first jam was up here at Lovelands.
Yep.
So they were working on some tunes and they wanted to fill the songs out. Me and Corey had been sort of, I'd been a little bit inactive, but Corey had been doing some stuff on the side up here. So that sort of relationship with Curly's and with Loveland sort of formed at our first jam, which was kind of rad. So sort of 10 years later we're rocking around up here for the Christmas do again tonight. And yeah, it feels like a band practice with like all our mates coming along, and all the other bands that sort of chill out up here. So yeah.
Totally.
Oh, what could be better?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that
Sure.
whole sense of community here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So now I've got to talk about Liberate, because it's an amazing song, amazing single,
Cheers, right.
and the video. I mean, I was just watching it on Juice TV the other day. I just could not believe it, how cool it looks and sounds. I mean, you must be so excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great song to record. We it's good that no one had heard it before. We've done a lot of singles where people have heard those tracks before, but to give something that no one had heard before was amazing. And then for Bradley to come up with a concept of how he wanted the video to go, which we fully supported, and it's come out amazing.
Yeah.
We're just so proud of it. Everyone is just stoked with how it's turned out.
So cool.
And it's cool that we can do that kind of stuff here at Lovelands as well. Like, you know, this is how many videos have we done? And a lot of them have been
All
here.
of them have been
Yeah,
here,
in
except for
some
one.
capacity, man. You know,
If it's not been a video, it's been photos too.
Yeah.
Right? Like if we
Yeah.
have to do band photos, this place has always had some kind of like little way that it, or big way actually, sometimes that it's had a part of our band, and
Yeah.
that's why that community thing's so awesome. Like we
Yeah.
always say, our band is more than just the four of us. Like yes, we play the music and we're probably maybe the sweatiest ones on the stage, but we've got so many people, and a lot of those people here actually, of course, with Ray, our lovely soundman, and everyone else who always helps us out. We have a real community just within, you know, our band fam. Like we call it our wider Curly's whānau, you know. It's
Totally,
really cool.
totally.
So we couldn't be more grateful to have that, and that's been a lot of those people, as we say, have come through, like yourself, Tom. You know, have come through this place,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how lucky are we?
Oh,
Yeah.
so lucky, so blessed.
Right
And
there.
can you tell me a little bit about like this year, how that has like impacted like your creative process, making music this year with everything that's happened? You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, you know, for us, generally we've got sort of a good cadence of being able to write music. So obviously Jill and I live together, so we can come up with the bones of a song, whether it might be just a few chords and a few lyrics thrown together, and we can still keep the wheels spinning, even if we can't do shows, you know,
Yeah.
if there's lockdowns or whatever, you know, so I've got that, and we can, you know, we use the old cell phone recordings, we don't do like multi-track demos and things. It's like, we've got an idea, we'll just send it via Facebook Messenger, say Andy and Corey, and they can have their thing, I'm like, oh no, it's not really
Oh, that's
shit.
Really has.
Or it's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
cool,
very,
and then we
very
get together, we can start to, you know, have a jam of it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Liberate came along. Like we wrote that probably 3 weeks before we recorded it. You know, it wasn't even
Wow,
on the.
that's a fast
radio.
turnaround, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun creative process to actually have in mind something that you're actually working on that you haven't completed, that you can use the studio environment to sort of flesh out how you want it to sound and what you want it to sort of deliver. And that process is of recording with the intention of something specific really contributes to our songwriting going forward, and the collaboration that we really naturally sort of slip into. So yeah, we've got a primo space to use
Great.
as growth for our
Yeah,
creativity.
it's an important thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
As you're
yeah.
saying as well, the community, the space, you know, it's really cool. And so, what other exciting things can we look forward to possibly in the pipeline? You know,
Definitely more
Recording
gigs.
More
yes,
gigs.
oh,
More
yes.
gigs.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
great.
We
Yeah.
still have a tour to complete.
Yeah,
We're still on tour.
We were
still on tour.
shut down by
Oh.
COVID. We had Swerve City we were doing a tour with, and that got short when we got to the Wellington side of the tour. So we're looking forward to playing back with them guys, because they're an amazing band. We've had so much fun with all of the bands that we've had we've been lucky enough to play with, and it's been really cool. And they're one of our great mates that we can't wait to get back and finish the tour with, even though it's like 18 months after we started.
It's the longest tour.
So looking forward to tonight. It's going to be such an amazing thing, you know, that just that getting back on stage, performing again. I think one of the silver linings with everything, it's really made us all appreciate what a special thing that it is.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a real resurgence in local music, you know. I think it's a new appreciation for it. You know
Well,
what
there
I mean?
needs to be
You
too,
know?
because let's be honest, that other bands, aren't able to come here at the moment. So and it'd be really cool for New Zealanders to get in behind the local music scenes and stuff, and you can go out and celebrate the actual great bands that are actually in New Zealand that they have a lot to offer to the media and to everyone. You know, we really appreciate all the support that we get, and we just hope that everyone comes back out and comes out of hibernation and just gets and connects with everything again. You know, so.
One life, everyone. One life.
Oh, totally,
Get
totally.
in there, get out, get and do
exactly.
stuff.
It's in music. It's the best therapy, isn't it?
Oh,
One of the best
completely.
therapies, isn't it? For
Completely.
everyone, you know.
Whether you're playing it or listening to it or thrashing about to it or being a person who's behind the scenes looking after things, you know, it's good for us all. It's good for your mental health, and I'd hope for the physical health. I'm looking forward to seeing how fit I actually am when it comes to the stage tonight. But it should be a great time. I can't
I'm
wait.
so
Can't
looking
wait.
forward to it.
Can't wait.
And
Can't
Liberate
wait for it.
tonight, of course. Any other songs we can look forward to
All
in the
of
set?
them.
Some of them.
Many of them.
A few of them.
Away for the weekend, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
no. One day, brother. One day.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, just we've flipped it around a little bit, so it's a slightly different sort of set list to what we've had a while, you know. And we just the thing is, mate, no matter what happens, we're gonna have a damn fine time.
Ah, yes.
So we know,
totally.
you know, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
And I've got to actually mention Douglas here. Wow, looking amazing, Douglas. Tell me about Douglas.
No.
Andy loves Douglas. Douglas is our androgynous band mascot.
Yeah.
And obviously sporting a beautiful Christmas situation
Outfit,
this
yeah.
evening. This little doll has become our random frickin', I don't know, he's ended up being our mascot, and he's kind of been kissed by too many people in the world. He gets sanitised a lot. Yeah. All the time. He gets sanitised.
Satanised.
No, sanitised. No, he gets passed around a lot. We've got so many people who take selfies with him, which is great. We've got a huge collection of pictures though.
It's
People
great.
with
He's got a
selfies.
following. He's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
star already, right?
Yeah.
You know, pretty soon
We
you're
gotta
going to be
set up
getting
an
like...
Insta account.
Yeah, exactly. Studios operating. Got a
Star
great
in their own
movie.
right. Star in their own right.
Yeah,
But we like to have fun with everything we do, and we don't take anything too seriously,
No.
which Douglas kind of falls into beautifully because that's just how we roll.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoes for his hands, please.
We can get handshoes.
Yeah.
We can get handshoes.
Well, on that note, it's been an absolute pleasure. So looking forward to tonight's gig.
Thanks, man.
Curly's Jewels, you've been watching Lovelands TV with your host, Major Charm. And remember, Lovelanders, keep on rocking, yeah!
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks,
Cheers, Tommy.
guys.